This video is sponsored by Aura.
Need to calm down, Holmes. It's my engagement day, vato.
I mean, all you Mexicans look the same to me anyway.
That's funny. We think the same thing about you people.
Blood in, blood out. Probably one of the most OG triple G amputee.
You ever heard that old saying? Put your foot in your mouth.
Films out there for the Chicano culture, and surprisingly also in Germany and Sweden. Despite this, no other film has been able to replicate the magical cholo sauce from this film for good or bad. But what happens when you take the sole face of Blood In, Blood Out, Miklo Velka, aka Damon Chapa, aka You Can't Have My Chon Chon?
Give me some chon chon.
What happens when Miklo writes, directs, and produces his own film trying to catch that cholo sauce magic from almost 20 years ago? Ultimately, all for a kind of sequel to the original. Let me tell you, it's bad. Like really, really bad. That goes without saying. This isn't literally a sequel. It's not a canon event, Miguel. However, the name of this film alone, Vatos Locos, is a direct homage to the original. So with that out of the way and no regards to continuity, we'll just title this, Why Was This Blood In, Blood Out sequel so bad? And before we get started, let me know which one was your favorite Blood In, Blood Out character of all time. Mine is Creepy Abuelita. Anyways, let's get into it. The film, if you could call it that, starts off with the drug deal popping off. And bro, starting right off the first minute, this shit is entertaining as hell.
That's 10% we're getting extra in our pocket, homie. So what do you think? It's a good idea? Huh?
Yeah, let me call my bitch. Hola chica, ¿cómo estás?
I'm pretty sure they got real homies off the streets to play cholos. However, they don't sound like cholos. Just listen to this dialogue.
Hey, what's going on?
Sample.
Don't this fool look like he's really from the streets? But how come homie can't talk like it? He's got that generic Fallout 4 NPC dialogue.
Hey, Mr. Miyagi. So what, you like that or what?
Also, I'm pretty sure these two are the same actor, just in different shades of frijol. Oh, never mind.
Traicionaste, puto.
Yo no te traicioné.
Pinche puto traicionero.
Tú eres el puto.
The drug deal goes bad, and it's a shootout if you could call it that, but dead ass. It's so bad that it's entertaining. Like, I 100% believe that was a real paletero just cruising through the set and in the middle of filming, and then they just cut him out. Also, horrible ass knife play. The next part is with the main character Esteban, along with his brother, narrating about their childhood.
Juan Pablo Vasquez, my father, was a good man. Pero un tu vato loco también.
And dog, hold up. How are you gonna cast Chicanos who can't even speak Spanish to play Spanish-speaking roles? 6 días, mis cumpleaños. For example, let me try to say that line in Spanish. Taco, taco, burrito, taco.
Ah, come on, fool.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Pero era un vato loco también. The main character's father is slanging dope to try to get them a better life, but his ama is also a raging alcoholic.
I'm gonna call the police, they're coming.
Did he just pull the trigger as he put it inside of his waistband? Aye, wait. The dad's gotta disappear for a bit.
Esteban, I want you to be in charge. I'll be back for you guys, okay? Sometimes I think he's not even my son.
What are you guys talking about?
So, they gotta stay with this.
And now, go to school. Pendejos, vamos.
Their dad ends up getting set up by his side piece.
In traitor B.
And why is this Chinito doing a light-skinned face? Anyways, it's more inconsistent action scenes, which I wish I could show the blood squib work, but I don't want to get demonetized because it is excessive. Later, Esteban gets bullied in school, so he makes this whole ruse to get back at the bully and make money by selling his mom's old alcohol. He gets in trouble by school security, and this is where he crosses line with Damon Chapa's character, Mickey Solis.
Esteban? Where's your mommy?
Jump.
That's some bright ass lighting. Now,
Please turn the light off. The light's too hot. Please turn the light off. The light's too hot. I can't breathe.
Now Mickey hires this 8-year-old Esteban to help with this crime syndicate. And 14 minutes in, we finally get the last of the intro credits, and now we know for sure where to put the blame for this film. And you know where you could place the blame if any of your valuables, bank accounts, or identity gets stolen? On yourself, because you didn't get today's sponsor, Aura. Aura helps protect your identity and everything attached to that, like your credit score, emails, passwords, and online activities, since it monitors the internet for your personal information being leaked and sold by dark, shady, criminal organizations. Identity theft is America's cup of coffee. For reals, there has been massive data leaks this year from Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and many more industries, to which I've personally been affected by because I've been going to physical therapy for an injury.
Come on, fool.
Just kidding, it was a knee injury. But one of my providers had their data brokers leaked, and luckily I was alerted by Aura. 1 week later, I had this shady email stating that I owed money for medical services, which were irrelevant. But luckily, since I was alerted by Aura a week before, I didn't fall for it. But you still can, so don't wait and get Aura today for a 14-day free trial using my special link or QR code, to which you'll also get identity monitoring, VPN, parent control, spam block, fraud alerts, and much more all in one. So thank you, Aura, for saving my back, literally. Just kidding, it was my knee, remember? And thank you, Aura, for sponsoring this video. So if y'all want to stay covered too, please click the link or scan my QR code. It's 13 years later and life is going pretty good for Mickey and Esteban, but Juanito was a little bit jealous and looked over. We'll get into that later. Mickey's gonna start a new business, but he needs a blessing from this OG veterano leader. I don't know. The film is inconsistent and doesn't really do us any favors, so I'll just call him a Cholo partner. The other Cholo leader denies Mickey's blessing to get into the dog biscuit treat. Mickey gives the family talk.
I got Esteban, Raul, they're like my kids. I got all my brothers here and I got a lot of other people counting on me.
And despite this, that other Cholo friend, business partner, denies Mickey his blessing to get into the dog biscuit treat business.
Doggy biscuits.
And is this slang for dope? I don't know. I've watched the film twice already and it never really explains this. Juan and Esteban walk in and Mickey just diminishes Raul's confidence.
Why you guys late?
It's my bad, Mickey. Raul had a little trouble last night.
Always sticking up for Raul, huh, Esteban? I bet you were on time, but he was late and you had to get him out of bed and he was drunk, huh? I don't believe you. Come on, man.
Next up, we are with the main Chinese mob baddie, and they're doing some super evil mob stuff. Also planning for the drop-off with Mickey's crew. Later, the leader's trying to hire some extra hitmen for protection, and it's some entertainingly bad dialogue.
A little privacy here, darlings.
British?
And the artillery I bring to the table isn't exactly Chinese fireworks. What makes you think I can trust a f***ing sand like you? See that honey in the car? She's half Mexican, half Chinese. She could take out 5 guys, just like that.
Didn't I hear about a female officer who was also able to do that? Not gonna lie, I think the Asian leader is the best part of the whole film. You know how Asians usually stereotype Americans in their media to be like this big old capitalistic business person? I feel like that's the same way, but with how Cholos view the Asian mob leaders. Kind of like a mob boss from that movie Crank, but it's entertaining as all hell.
You see, I'm Chinese. You probably don't need to see my eyes to figure out that much.
Back with Esteban's crew, and there's a dirty racist white cop with his Latina partner, and they're trying to shake down Esteban's joint to get some extra feria. But Esteban is just too cool and too badass to be shaken down. Know what I mean, Jelly Bean?
What are you doing?
I want you to see something. Look up there. You're famous.
Why didn't you tell me there was a camera?
Now, get the here. Go!
After that, the cop is angry on how the stick-up went down, so he's venting to his Chicana partner.
What? I'm a beaner too.
Yeah. But
Mickey is gonna head to Vegas for a retreat because she likes Vegas, she likes the show, know what I mean?
She likes Vegas, she likes the show, you know what I mean?
I love Vegas.
And he puts Esteban in charge for the deal going down with the Chinese mob. He also gives Esteban props for handling the popo, and Mickey almost dives into some incest too.
Hey, Dad.
I was gonna come back to bite you in the ass. Go give me a beer, mommy.
Esteban and Mickey's daughter, Gabriela, have a thing going on, but Juan is also trying to get at her.
He's just doing that because he likes you.
That's another thing also. If my father knows he keeps hitting on me, he's going to kill him.
It's a big mob deal meetup, and it's off to a sketchy start. The Asian mob boss tries to trigger Esteban by telling him he's the one who got his father.
The last time I remember trying to make a deal with a Mexican, that fool trying to pawn off sugar for cocaine. Then he stabbed me. I caught up with him down in Chinatown, splattered his brains all over a sneeze guard. You remind me of his face. Maybe you know him. That's right. Juan Pablo.
But like a lot of things in this film, I can't tell if this was intentional or not.
We have a deal.
The deal gets made, however, this causes conflict between the two brothers.
Machín killed her father. You're gonna let him get away with that?
Sometimes I think he's not even my son.
Since Juan believes that something should have been done to avenge their father, while Esteban is trying to avoid conflict and look to the future.
Yeah, you got the job, you got the girl, and all I got is your shadow.
Don't say that, mijo. Don't say that.
Now the racist cop/detective's Chicana partner wants to sell him out and betray him because...
How do I know we can trust you?
Hey, I'm Mexican.
The following morning, Mickey is locking and loading, and is that a real cohete? It looks like a real one. Again, this film is inconsistent as hell. It goes from using wacky airsoft props to real-life Alec Baldwin guns, and that's dangerous. No way in hell those are blanks. Unless he poured the powder out already, but I doubt it.
Hey, why are you putting blanks in that gun?
They're not all blanks, you see? Just the first one. Someone comes in my contona, they get in my desk, they get my gun, pow! Nothing comes out. I got a chance for a miracle.
Also, that's really dumb. One of Mickey's stash houses gets ganked, and in his own words, someone close to him did it. So the only way to get to the bottom of this is to waste some of the Asian gangsters. That had nothing to do with it in his own words.
The only people that got that kind of information, people close to me.
Regardless, a badly edited montage of hits goes on, and this is so bad, it doesn't even look like they shot this on their iPhone. It looks like they shot this on their Android. Out of nowhere, Esteban and Gabriela get married in the same cheap, shitty supermarket setting. And if I'm being honest, the most expensive set piece that I've seen in this film so far has got to be the $400 an hour mariachi that they rented. Mickey makes a toast handing off his little girl, she's pretty old, and takes off. When Juanito crashes the party, which then leads to Esteban forgetting how to talk hood/cholo.
You need to calm down, Holmes. It's my engagement day, vato. What's wrong with you?
Juan continues to just rage and simp over their wedding until it all becomes too much.
You knew I loved Graciela, Esteban.
You knew I loved her.
I'm too good for you, puta.
Familia don't matter shit to you, huh, Esteban? I'm gonna chop your teeth out. You talking to me like that?
Anyways, Juan wants revenge and is lost in the cholo sauce.
I'm never coming back. Good. Go.
Now some random kung fu Street Fighter stuff arises for no reason, and you already know. Our boy Miklo's behind it. After this, the cholos and the dirty cop, and I guess he was working for the Chinese mob? However, the Vatos Locos want to leave no loose ends.
Vatos Locos, want to thank you for everything you've done for us. A little gift for you.
I can't breathe.
Juan is able to get the Asian mob boss's leader's phone number and calls him to make a deal to betray Mickey and his brother. So he lures Esteban into a setup with some sketchy ass dialogue going on.
Hey, what the f is that, Holmes?
It's Chinese, fool. You need to be more open-minded, eh?
I don't know how the hell Esteban doesn't see it.
Hey, but what the f are you doing here, man?
What the f? I'm taking your ass out with me. No, you ain't, fool. You fucking set me up, bro! Put the gun down, bro.
Once they're all surrounded, the Chinese mob leader makes his bad guy speech. Most of Esteban's crew gets got.
Take hot or hype, you know.
And this is Esteban's one redeeming moment where all is lost. So this has to be his badass John Wick moment.
Forgive me.
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the...
And yeah, that's pretty much it. When all of this went down, Gabriela gets kidnapped, so now Esteban's gotta save his wife. And again, it's a Juan Wick moment. I know that's the wrong character, but screw it, I'm still gonna use it.
But now, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
Then Esteban seeks out the help of these two veteranos that definitely know a lot about guns,
We got Mac 10, we got Kalashnikov,
Spanish,
Tranquilo,
wigs, and tattooed. And I'm pretty sure this fool's from Street Fighter. Oh yeah, he is, look, there you go. Anyways, now it's Cholo Rambo time.
Nothing is over! Nothing! Where's Wu King?
The Asian mob leader ambushes two of Mickey's cholos. And was that a black man's hand for a second? I don't know, it's too late for me to care about consistency. Esteban is able to get the Asian leader's location, where they're keeping his kidnapped wife, and now they gotta all attack the big baddie's secured fort, homeless man outside and all. While all this is going on, Juan takes Gabriela and is trying to force himself upon her.
White bitch, give me some chon chon! Chinga tu madre!
But Juan is able to break through the roof like Optimus Prime himself and get to the secure house. And y'all can probably guess what happens next, right? More hilariously bad but entertaining action. And we finally get to my favorite part throughout the whole film, which has gotta be the Cholo Rambo and Chinese mob leader hand-to-hand standoff. This is just amazing, putazos and all.
Nothing is over!
Juan keeps playing and taunting Gabriela just long enough for Esteban to find them. Now they gotta have a standoff of their own. Damn, this fight's still going on? Well, Mickey shows up now because he was on vacation in Vegas and had his phone on silent this whole time, and that's deadass the plot's reasoning.
Mija, I haven't slept in 10 years. I gotta get that phone is what I gotta do.
Ella's in trouble! My daughter, come on! Shit! What's going now?
But he's here now to save the day with a machine gun that disappears in the literal next cutscene. Now it's a Mexican/Chinese standoff between all of the survivors, and it's bad guy speech time.
Come on, man. I'm Chinese. We shit with honor and we come with honor. We ain't like you fucking chalupas. So let's play a little bit of Russian roulette then, huh?
Of course the bad guy doesn't play fair. That doesn't make sense. And that also doesn't even make sense.
Pow! Nothing comes out. I got a chance for a miracle.
You stupid spick.
It's not even the same cohete. If all of them but one were blanks, shouldn't these two have went off and the blanks would have still ended their lives? Here's the damage that an actual blank will make in real life.
Whoa!
Anyways, the good guys win.
Let it go!
It was a blank, motherfucker.
And there's one more seemingly irrelevant heart-to-heart scene that happens, and then Mickey out of nowhere starts spouting his political beliefs.
Here's the propaganda machine talking about the vatos. Everybody in La Pinta, everybody's a bad guy, a gangster. They're horrible, they're evil. And by the same token, they're reporting how the presidents, Bush, Clinton, all these man. They're going over there and dropping off Chicanos over there. Iraq y todo. Killing, hurting little kids. The same cagada, man.
So, why was this non-canon Blood In, Blood Out sequel, Vatos Locos, so bad? Man, if you're this far into the video and still don't know, then you truly are a Vato Loco. It has a buttload of horrible cuts, whack-ass action scenes, cringe dialogue,
It's my engagement day, Vato.
ugly cinematic shots, and inconsistent camera work. But that's what makes it great. Don't get me wrong, on almost every cinematic aspect, Vatos Locos gets everything wrong, but I'd be a liar if I didn't say it was entertaining. Not as much as the original Blood In, Blood Out. If you're gonna blaze some mota and have some drinks, you're definitely gonna enjoy it. Hell, even watch it on your lunch breaks at work. If any of y'all have any more background info on like this whole movie and history behind it or whatever, please let me know, like for reals. I don't know if this is honestly like one of those spoof movies like Scary Movie 1 or Romance Movie or Random Movie or whatever the hell those were. Maybe it was and it just went over my head. But to be honest, I'm grateful for it because Blood In, Blood Out practically birthed my channel. And without it, I don't think I'd be doing this. 0 out of 10 cinematic orales, but 7 out of 10 entertainment. So do what you want with that score. Also, thank you very much for making it to the end of this video, and thank you to all these special Patreon Vato Locos. Y'all make the pain a little less. Please don't forget to check out Aura's 14-day free trial, and until I see you next time, later.